Hey guys, I wanted to just kind of put a video in here about, especially working from home right now, it's going to be so vital to make sure that we're creating as movement rich of a work environment in your house as you possibly can. So just going over a couple quick tips here. One thing that I always love to recommend to people for a standing desk or a tall desk is a bar stool. A bar stool allows us to kind of sit for a little bit, kind of on one side. We can change positions easily here. We can also use this as a way to kind of be a little bit of a fidget bar for us in some ways, right? So we can put one foot up, we can get all the way up here, we can kind of express the hip into some different positions. And that's the big thing that I want you guys thinking about is standing is great, but standing is still just a very static position. I want to expose my hip, ankle, knees to as many ranges of motion throughout the day as possible. So, like I said, bar stool is a great way to kind of skin that cat here, be productive, work away, and we can change our positions. I can open up the hip into a little bit of external rotation here, and then I can also look at a sitting workstation where I'm going to be down on the ground and again able to kind of change my position throughout the day. So I can work into a 90-90 here, I can sit cross-legged, I can sit on my knees with my feet in full plantar flexion, so I can change, I can sit in a lunge position, I can change my shape throughout the day. That's the most important thing during this time of working from home. And honestly, this is stuff that you can take to the office place that will be hugely beneficial there too. But with everybody working from home right now, we're gonna have the ability to experiment with some things. So experiment. Go from maybe a sitting workstation to a standing workstation, maybe to a on the ground workstation, so I can change my position as much as possible. The other thing I wanted to real quick touch on too is using whatever pieces of equipment you have around your workstation to, maybe do a little soft tissue work. I've got a kettlebell right here. I can sit down, I can throw my calf up, and I can, in between phone calls, maybe work that calf through a little bit of work here, work the foot through some range of motion. It could be a foam roller, it can be a kettlebell, it can be whatever you've got around the house that you can utilize here. But let's get creative, really think about a couple things. Biggest thing that we want to think about is expressing the hips, particularly in different ranges of motion. 2 is going to be just changing shapes as much as possible. And 3 is just going to kind of be changing those workstations to allow for as much movement expression as possible. Anyway, guys, just wanted to hit you with that. So hope everybody's having a good start to their Monday. And, just living in the coronaverse here. Hope everybody's good. Take care.